The very first idea was simply for the attendees to be able to meet the advertisers of the publication. We didn't know what we were doing as far as trade shows go. We didn't do things the way other trade shows had been run. I had a sales background, Pete had the pumping background, so we had an idea of how we would like to see things work, and that's what we created. It started with pumpers basically just being septic tank pumpers. That evolved into the portable toilet industry. We realized that a lot of guys that had the equipment for pumping septic tanks were also doing portable toilets. We started seeing more sewer and drain cleaning equipment, and that industry has really grown. And we've seen all those changes take place at the shows. Over 30 years, we've developed great friendships with most of these people.
I come in 2 days early because of the good old boys. The camaraderie part of this thing is a big thing in our industry. It's a little different than some of the other trade shows we do. It's just put on by a group of our people here rather than a group of show people.
We were an exhibitor at the very first show in Opryland in 1981. And it's an ideal environment because everybody's here hungry for information and spending money and looking for all the alternatives.
The first show I came to, there was a very limited number of trucks, maybe a dozen or so trucks. It was a good opportunity to be able to bring our product out to the rest of the country.
I think this is probably my 28th show. I've been coming to them and doing them since I was, of course, a mere child. Have watched them grow over the years. We had 2 little rooms in the Opryland Hotel to start with, and every year it seemed like they added more and more and more space.
Now it's a very, very large show that's a major piece of our advertising expense and a major piece in the results of our sales.
We realized early on that it's a very vital service that these people provide. Whether it's the sewer and drain cleaning, the septic pumping, the portable toilet rental, they're the ones that are here year after year after year.
We're featuring people who are completely underappreciated by the general public. We want everyone here to realize that what you're doing is important to everyone.
Louisville provides an opportunity for growth. They had this facility that offers a lot more space.
Obviously, the show in Louisville has provided vendors, exhibitors, a lot more exhibitors the opportunity to be at the show, and I think that's good for the attendees.
Everything about this facility is better than any place we've ever been. It's all one level. The trucks are easy to move in. All of the equipment is in one shot. You just walk up and down the aisles and you can see everything.
Everything's in one place. The people are friendly. It's easy to find things. They have programs, of course, you know, with the layout, everything, but it's very, very accessible for everybody.
I think the layout here is better overall. I think that this is a great layout. Everybody on one floor, it's kind of equal footing.
Having it on one floor like we have here, there's extra room. That allows more. It would be my competitors to some degree, but that's okay. Competition is good.
This facility is phenomenal. As far as a facility in which to have the space and the roominess and the light, this is a phenomenal facility.
We've had a lot of traffic through our booth. We've taken a lot of orders, and so we're thrilled with the way this facility is working out.
In the early years, it was interesting to watch people. They'd come in and they'd be talking about the construction of the truck, the quality of the welds. The industry has changed a lot since then, but now it's the technology that's there, and it's an opportunity for them to see it firsthand rather than just read about it.
The amount of technology on the floor here is just astronomical. I mean, we just got into the business about 3 years ago, and we just come down to kind of see what's out there, and I'm quite impressed with the whole show.
The equipment, you know, there is an evolutionary process there, you know, it's always refined. You can walk in and say, hey, I never thought of that, but we can diversify into TV inspection. They're going to see things that they never knew existed.
It's a hands-on experience.
The Cole Pub, it's the Irish pub that serves beer. Everyone likes to get together and talk about whatever it is, whether you're drinking a beer or you're just having a glass of wine or a Coke. Close a deal, talk to an old friend, meet a new one. It's something different to everyone.
I enjoy the people. They're real down-to-earth, honest, easygoing, fun-loving people. They can sit down together, have a discussion, drink a beer, have a few laughs.
Cole does a really good job at putting together the entertainment at the end of the conference. Usually a pretty good band's put on and so forth, and we like all that.
For the attendee, he comes away with the entertainment, the fun, the camaraderie.
We want to make an experience that they remember.
It's been a sweet ride, the great people. Each year it gets better. They put something in, they look at it, it's evaluated, you're welcomed in, they want you here. It works out really well for us.
Well, we think that Cole Publishing is a great company, and we think that they've done a great job with the Pumper Show over the years, and we're going to stick with them.
We wouldn't miss a Pumper if there was any way to ever avoid it. I mean, we go to them all, we have gone to them all, and hopefully we'll do so for many years.
We do know where it all started, from Pete Lewan and one truck for sale to this, and this is just a huge accomplishment.
The nature that we came together as an industry, pretty much around the trade show and somewhat around the publications. I'd say that's the thing that I'm proudest of. Others didn't have the thought that this was an industry. It was too fragmented, people didn't get along, and very independent. And we found that quite the opposite. They can sit down together, have a discussion, drink a beer, have a few laughs, and become better operators all the way around. Learn from each other.